All right, Anthony Kincaid was that young man, number 16. He is one of their wideouts. In fact, has 13 receptions this year for 237 yards. And so his very first snap from scrimmage as the quarterback takes it in the shotgun and goes 34 yards on that quarterback draw. Okay, Dustin, we've got a little bit of time. Boy, they've been successful on that quarterback draw twice now, haven't they?
Pretty successful on the zone read. We saw a lot of that last week, and maybe they're trying to implement some of that and beat us to the corners because we didn't do a good job in the first half last week on that zone read, and they've been running that a little bit. They hadn't passed a lot, but our defense is playing a whole lot better than it was last week. Even though we've given up 2 touchdowns, but we're putting a lot of big hits on their players, and we're playing a lot more aggressive. And we're getting some penetration on that front four.
All right, Tyler Brown ready to kick off. Remember the first one, he went deep, then he kicked a line drive kick that went out of bounds. They're going to go deep again this time. We're going to have a chance to return it. This is Collins back at the 5, coming right to the 10, up to the, not quite to the 15. He's the young man who had the real good return previously, but he does not make it to the 20-yard line then. He does make it across the 15 to the 18.
Well, he didn't follow where he was supposed to go to. He was supposed to go up the middle, looked like, and at the last second he tried to cut it to the outside, and it just didn't work on him. That's being young. The coaches will probably go over that with him and say, look at the hole you had, and you decided to test. Everybody tries to bust them outside when you're running, and a lot of times going north and south is the best way to go.
So the Bulldogs trailing 14-7 will take over at their own 18-yard line. Bogan shoots. The sophomore quarterback is going to be under center. Offset eye to the left, and the handoff goes to Pipkin. Pipkin up the middle, and is to the 20. Gain of about 2, maybe 3 out to the 21.
Yeah, lead blocker ran through there but didn't make the block, and so he had really nowhere to go. He is getting positive territory every time he's touching the ball tonight, though, so that's what I do like about him. He's getting that extra push even when he doesn't have a hole.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 for the Carthage Bulldogs at their own 21, trailing 14-7 here to Chapel Hill. 9:05 to play in the first half. Bogan shoots. Sophomore quarterback's going to be under center. Twins to the left, 1 to the right. Here's Bogan shoots. 5-step drop. He wants to throw it to Pope, and this is caught. It is caught, or is it caught? Is it incomplete? It is incomplete.
The guy jugged it out of his hands, Larry. He had it both hands on it, and the guy reached in there and slapped it out. It was pretty decent pass, a little bit behind him, but still very catchable. And that's one he's going to wish he would have caught and pulled it into himself quicker. But that was really just good defense.
3rd down and 7 for Carthage. Here's a big play right here. Chapel Hill's just taken the lead, and we get it back and haven't even picked up a first down. Boy, if nothing else, we need to keep our defense off the field for a while. 3rd and 7 for the Bulldogs at their own 21-yard line. Bogan shoots in the gun. He wants to throw a big rush, and they go with a screen to Pipkin to the right. And it is incomplete. 4th down now for Carthage back at our 21-yard line. We got to kick it here.
Yeah, we need a good punt here, good deep punt, and have good coverage. Let our defense settle in without having such a short field. A while ago, they had the ball, how far their last drive? Their first drive was 40-something yards. And
the first one was 43. I did not get the last one. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
All right. We're going to send the punting unit in. We had a 32-yard punt on our first kick by Gonzalez. This time the line of scrimmage is the 21. And it is a waist-high snap, and he gets the kick away. Not a great kick, and this one is going to hit at the 46. We do get a decent roll across the midfield marker, and it's going to go out of bounds over there at about the Chapel Hill 47-yard line.
And really it's a short field again for them. We need to change the field position. At least had the ball on their end of the field.
A flag. Flag back at the 21.
Let's see what they're discussing. I hope it's a big one. But Scott Surratt's on this side, and all the officials are on the other side, so he's wondering what's going on. We got 8:33 left. We trail 14-7. We're in this ball game, playing the number 1 team in the state. So they may make us punt it over again. Let's see what he's saying to Surratt. I wonder if his mic's on. Did he catch it?
He didn't let that slip, did he? Now we're going to hear him.
Personal foul on the kicking team. It's 15 yards from the end of the run, first down.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
They're going to have it win down inside our 40 then, huh?
Personal foul. Okay, Dustin, you got any idea what that personal foul is about?
Foul face mask, and we already have a fumble and a kind of a botched fumble on a punt that our guy just hit one of our blockers, and then this penalty, it wasn't a great punt. You kind of want to have him back that 50. You want to make him, give him a lot more yardage to work for a touchdown or a score, but you don't want to give him a short field. We got those little things like that can come back to haunt you. We're defense is playing good. Chapel Hill's starting to blitz a lot more on Blake, put him in some bad situation. They did on that last play, and he just overthrew Tevin out there on the little swing pass.
All right, so Chapel Hill with another short field. They have it now at the Carthage 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Signs is not back in there. Snap back to the Kincaid, and he hands off to Reagan. Reagan going to the right, now goes back to the left, and he is down to about the 35 to the 30-yard line. Make that a gain of about 7 to the 31.
He had a pretty good hole, and then he cut back against the grain. And wasn't for Justin Williams being there, he might have gone for a touchdown. He drug him down.
All right, again, Signs, their starting quarterback, is out of the ball game for right now. Kincaid gets the snap in the gun, hands off to Reagan once again. Reagan coming right, and this time he is stopped after a short gain, maybe a gain of 1 to the 30.
I'll tell you one thing I'm seeing tonight. We are putting a hat on them. We are aggressive hitting them tonight, and a while ago the quarterback, we were aggressive, and he's out of the game, and so maybe they'll tiptoe up through there and run hard.
3rd down and 2 for Chapel Hill at the Bulldog 30. Now Kincaid is going to get the snap in the shotgun, going to go to his left. He's been bottled up and is stopped short of the first down. He did not quite get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 4th down for Chapel Hill. Undoubtedly, they'll go for it at about the Bulldog 31.
Yeah, he got to the outside, and there was nothing but red people watching him, and he didn't have anywhere to go, so he just ducked his head, tried to get another yard, but he didn't get anything. 7:16 left first half. We trail 14-7.
Big play for our defense right here. 4th down for Chapel Hill at the Carthage 31-yard line. Kincaid in the gun. Snap back to him. He wants to throw it. Now he's being pressured. He throws it to the right side and is caught there at the 28-yard line. That's going to be very close to the first down. Very, very close.
He was on his knee when he caught it, ladies and gentlemen, so he's automatically down. So it depends on where the ball was at the point when he caught it, whether it looks like to me it's short. Let's see.
It may be.
I mean, I'm looking at you.
Boy, that is very, very close.
You got to go inside the 28, and that ball looks like it's on the outside of the 28 over here.
Well, okay, over there.
What's it look like, Dustin? You down there eyeballing it?
I think you're right. I think it has to go inside the 28.
Get a good look with all the coaches here, but looks like they're about maybe half a yard, 8 inches short. Looks like the ball's on about the 28, and the marker's on about the 27 or 27 and a half.
All right. Well, that was good. We defensed that pretty well. He looked for his third receiver, which showed the kid's got poise, and the boy just caught it with his knee on the ground. Let's see here. This is a big, big stretch.
No, we got it. We stopped them. Bulldogs stop them on 4th down, and they take over at the Carthage 28-yard line.
Now we need to take a ball and take our time and go down there and tie this puppy up here before half and get the momentum going into the second half, because they will get the ball first in the second half. So we need to take the momentum back.
Boy, you made a good point earlier, Mark. When we fumbled on the first play, that was sort of the effect of them. They win both tosses. They get the ball at the start of both halves. When we fumbled on the first play of the game. If you just joined us, Carthage won the toss. They took the football, fumbled on the first play. Chapel Hill converted that into a 43-yard scoring drive, and the Bulldogs came back, scored on a 70-yard drive. Trent Jackson with a touchdown. Then Chapel Hill took the lead. Kincaid going 34 yards after he came in to replace Avery Signs. Carthage now has just stopped Chapel Hill at the Carthage 28. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Here is Bogenschutz under center. Rolls to his right. He wants to throw it. He throws it to Cage. Cage has it at the 42-yard line. Cage to the 45. Still on his feet to the 48-yard line. A big gain for Clint Cage on that pass from Bogenschutz.
That looked very pretty all the way around. The fake drew the linebackers in, and then Cage come behind the linebackers wide open, and he threw a strike out there, and here comes James Donald into the game. Now, we hadn't seen him on offense very often, but out here he's a great athlete, so we'll see.
Now Bogan shoots 3 out of 7 for 47 yards, all of the completions to Clint Cage. All right, Bogey now under center, the ball on the right hash. Twins to the right, one to the left. Here's a handoff to Pipkin. Pipkin going left. He's hit at the 50-yard line as he gets to the 50. Holds onto the football. Gain of 2 for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, he's getting positive territory. There really wasn't anything there again. And he went forward, and that's what I like about him. He's not a big fella. Well, he's about 170 pounds. He's young. He's probably only 15, 16 years old. It's the same thing as Bogan shoots. But so I see that Elsie Hicks is in the game playing. He broke a finger in the first week or so of practice, and now he's back.
All right, now we've got an offset eye to the left. That's Donald in the eye. Here's the handoff, goes to Pipkin. Big hole, 45, and to the 40-yard line. One man with his ankle tackled, or he might have gone to the house. That time it's going to be a gain of 10 for Tevin Pipkin.
And I don't know if that was a trap play or not, but their hole opened up right in the middle, and he had nothing but positive territory to go into. 5:43 left. We trail 14-7, but we're threatening. We're on their 40.
Looked like the blitz that time burned them because they had extra pressure coming, and Pipkin, when you have extra pressure, that means you don't have as many if the runner gets beyond the line of scrimmage, and Pipkin almost took it the distance that time. 1st and 10 for Carthage at the Chapel Hill 40. They're threatening the blitz once again. Bogan shoots. The man under center, and let's see, a timeout has been called by Carthage. We'll talk about it. 5:16 to go in the half. Back right after this.
Just-in-Time Sanitation Services has just what you need for residential, construction, commercial, oil field, and special events. From portable toilets to roll-off dumpsters, storage containers, holding tanks, and hand-washing stations, Just-in-Time Sanitation can help. Dial 903-693-9991. Our commitment is to serve you. Serving all of East Texas and Western Louisiana, Just-in-Time Sanitation Service has what you need to keep it clean and functioning. 903-693-9991. It will be done just in time.
If you don't have an oil well, you need to get one. So Ricky and Casey Bagley at Bagley Well Services can help you take care of it. Bagley Well Services is a complete service: hookups, pipelines, maintenance, backhoe, dozer, and pipe hauling. Bagley Well Service, one call does it all. 903-622-4122. So if you have an oil well, let Bagley Well Services do the work for you. 903-622-4122.
Tenahall Tigers are ahead over Alto 34-7 in the second quarter.
And here at Bulldog Stadium, 5:16 to play in the first half. Carthage trailing 14-7, but the Bulldogs are on the move at the Chapel Hill 40-yard line. Chapel Hill bringing lots of pressure. Again, Carthage starting a sophomore quarterback, and it has resulted in a big sack, a 10-yard sack of Bogan shoots, but also we've broken a couple of runs for a pretty good distance, and we've had some nice pass completions. Now they drop back out of the potential blitz this time. Bogan shoots under center, tight end to the left side, a wide receiver to each side. Handoff goes to Pipkin. Pipkin trying up the middle, and someone tripped him up in the backfield, or he fell over his own blocker, and no gain.
I think we were running a trap there, looked like, and he hit the guy that was trapping, looked like, and so it knocked him down. Gilmer's ahead of Jacksonville 20-0. So it just shows you Jacksonville.
2nd down and 10. That game is at Jacksonville, as Mark said. 2nd and 10 for Carthage at the Chapel Hill 40-yard line. Chapel Hill leading 14-7. 4:45 to play in the first half. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining. And the Bulldogs up to the line of scrimmage. Now 9 seconds, 8, 7, 6, 5 left on the play clock. Twins to the right. Here's Bogan, shoots, play action fake. He wants to throw it. He throws it over the middle, and it's out of the arms of Pope down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Pope, that's another one he should have had. I mean, that throw was right on the money, and he should have got that one. He's not having a good night at catching tonight. He's had some good hits on defense, but that right there was a perfectly set up play.